Hi guys, welcome again to our English E2 level. So today we are going to learn about the activity soft skills. Do you know what soft skills are? So if you master the embedded question, you realize that I did an embedded question. Do you know what soft skills are? So if you're not, if you don't know what soft skills are, let's see. The first part is listen the human resources description. It says, when thinking about careers, professional advancement, or even job hunting, we usually emphasize so-called hard skills, meaning skills that are directly connected to our ability to perform a particular task or do a certain job. These skills can be evaluated or measured, as they are the result of degrees, certificates, specialized knowledge, seminars, continuing education, vocational training, and so on. You could say, etc. Okay? I could say, etc. or so on. Soft skills, on the other hand, are more difficult to measure or quantify, as they usually do not come from degree or specialized training, but from life experience, personality, and attitude. They are often called people skills, and they typically relate in some form to how we deal or interact with other people. For example, are we able to motivate and lead people? Can we communicate well with others? I would like to stop there in this paragraph. So, in order to learn able to, let me explain it. So, in present, we use the most of the time the expression or the verb, the auxiliary verb can, to express ability. I can, or if you're not, I can't. Yeah, you get it? For example, you say, I can do that. Yeah, you can do that. But if you're not able to, you say, I can't do that. I can't do that. You get it? But now, I would like to invite you to take the can and could and take it into a box and keep it them for a while. Okay? Instead, use can or can't or could, couldn't. Use be able to. Let me explain this, how it works. Okay? So, be able to. Our main verb is be. So we need to take the verb to be into the tenses we are using. For example, in the present, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Yes. Instead, use can. I'm going to use I am be able to. I am be able to. You get it? I am be able to. So, it's not necessary to use the be because you are using am. That is the verb to be. I'm able to. So, you are able to contract the first person I, the noun, with the verb to be am. Okay, the subject I am, the verb I'm able to. For example, you're able to. Tú puedes. Yo puedo. He is able to. Él puede. She's able to. She's able to. Ella puede. Nosotros podemos. We're able to. Ellos pueden. They're able to. They're able to. I'm able to, you're able to, he's able to, she's able to, we're able to, they're able to. So, la invitación es a dejar un poco el can y el could en una caja y guardarlos ahí por un rato y empezar a usar able to. Be able to. En este caso, el be es sustituido por am, is o are porque estamos en el presente. ¿Qué sucede si tú quieres expresar esto mismo pero en negativo? I can't do that. No puedo. Bueno, todo lo que tienes que hacer aquí es poner not. I'm not able to. You're not able to. He's or she's not able to. So the negative form. We're not able to. No podemos. And they're not able to. Y ellos no pueden. Ahí tienes el negativo. Esto es en el presente. ¿Cómo lo hacemos en el pasado? Bueno, en el pasado esto cambia de can a could. ¿Cierto? I could do that. Yo pude hacerlo. Bueno, en lugar de usar am, vamos a usar was. Ojo, si no es negativo, le quitamos el not. I was able to. ¿Y qué pasa si no pude? Bueno, puedo ponerlo I was not able to o I wasn't able to. No pude. ¿Qué pasa con el you? ¿Recuerdas que se queda con were? You were not able to o you weren't. ¿Ok? You weren't able to. Piensa cómo quedaría con el he. Yes, he wasn't able to. She wasn't able to. Con we weren't able to. We weren't, en el caso de no poder, ¿cierto? Si pude, we were able to. Pudimos. Si no pudimos, we weren't or we were not able to. They weren't able to. Así funciona en el pasado. Muy sencillo, ¿cierto? Bueno, ¿qué sucede entonces ahora con el futuro? ¿Cómo digo podré? Bueno, me quedo con el be able to. No existe una expresión como I will can. Eso no existe. It doesn't exist. So, the only way to express ability in the future is be able to. Be able to. I will be able to. Of course, you're able to use the contraction of will. I'll be able to. Podré. ¿Qué pasa si no podrás? I'll not be able to. O también recuerda que will puedes contraerlo con el not y nos queda won't. I won't be able to. I'm so sorry, but I won't be able to help you this weekend to do your math homework. I won't be able to. No podré. Entonces, todos los pronombres en futuro van a usar la expresión I will be able to, or he will be able to, or she'll be able to. So, let me give you an advice. Just always use contractions. I'll be able to, you'll be able to, he'll be able to, she'll be able to, it be able to, or it'll be able to, we'll be able to, they'll be able to. Always use the contractions. So use I'll not be able to or I won't be able to. So people use I'll not and I won't. So I could say 50 and 50. Okay? So try with both and practice them. Okay? What about present perfect tense? Yo he podido. ¿Qué escribo? I've could. Yo he podido. No, I've been able to. Ahora usamos el verbo be en participio, porque estamos en presente perfecto. I've been able to. Use the contractions. Instead use I have, Okay, let me go here and then here. Continue. I've been able to. He podido. He podido llamarle. He podido hacer algo. He podido continuar. He podido disfrutar. I've been able to enjoy. I've been able to work. He podido trabajar. See, I've been able to sleep well this week. So, last month I suffered insomnia. So, but this week I've been able to sleep so well, like a baby boy. ¿Ok? Esta es la manera entonces en la que usamos el be able to. ¿Por qué lo digo? Porque en nuestra lectura tenemos esta expresión. Dice aquí, or deal or interact with other people. For example, are we able to motivate and lead people? ¿Podemos motivar y conducir a personas, liderarlas, guiarlas? Can we communicate well with others? Some commonly mentioned soft skills would include, among others, creative, teamwork, written and verbal communication, written. Remember, T-E-N sound in English sounds like written, okay? And verbal communication, management and leadership, flexibility and organization. These types of soft skills are important, and as they help form a well-rounded person and employee. They can provide a competitive edge in job search. Soft skills are relevant. So just about every industry or job, because people are always key in one way or another. For both a job seeker and employer, these are so-called transferable skills and are highly sought after. The employee can utilize these soft skills across various jobs or settings, and this also a plus for employers, which look favorably or adaptively and strong interpersonal skills. So let me share with you a video that is about soft skills. It's an interesting topic, and this guy is an expert to explain more about this topic. Let's see.
What are soft skills in the workplace? We're going to look at the top 8 soft skills that cut across most professional situations.
Well, this is an intro, right?
One way to understand what soft skills are is by looking at hard skills. These are job-specific technical skills. So if you're a software developer, your hard skills are your ability to program. If you're an accountant, it's your ability to do your client's taxes. Every area of specialty comes with certain expectations for technical knowledge and hands-on skills. In contrast, soft skills are more general and cut across most types of jobs. Soft skills are essentially your ability to work well with others. When a physician takes the time to connect with other doctors with a professional attitude and talk to nurses in supportive ways and really listen to patients, those physicians are building relationships through their soft skills. When I do consulting and workshops, the most common problem I see is that most of my clients are smart, they are competent, but they have underdeveloped soft skills, and it's holding them back. So 2 resources I would suggest are on my website. I have classes at the Communication Coach Academy, and there's always at least 1 free class there. I also have a free PDF download on the 5 essential communication skills that every professional should have. I'll put links to those in the description below the video.
Well, the PDF is not available here, but you are able to look on YouTube Communication Coach Alexander Lyon. Okay, so look for on YouTube and you are going to find the video. You're able to find the video, and Download the PDF if you are interested in. Go ahead.
Prepare for this video, I looked at 5 different online articles on soft skills until I started to see clear overlap. Links to those articles are in the description below, and I stopped at 5 articles because they all started to mention the same skills. I then boiled down those separate lists into the 8 most commonly mentioned soft skills across those lists. So roughly speaking, I list these in order of priority based upon those lists and also my own professional experience working with clients in corporate settings. So here's the list. Number 1, the top soft skill on almost every list is leadership.
Skills.
Now, granted, you could say that all of these soft skills are part of leadership, and that's accurate in one sense. But here, we're talking about perhaps the difference between management and leadership. Managing, in many ways, is about maintaining the status quo. Management is usually tied to an official position. Leading, in a nutshell, is your ability to successfully guide a group of people from point A to point B. And you don't need an official leadership position to demonstrate that. I was once working with a client, and I came back a year later to the same organization, and the guy I had been working with had been promoted from individual contributor to team leader. He had the same hard skills, roughly, as everybody else, but he showed leadership skills long before they ever promoted him to that actual leadership position. So some specific leadership skills he was good at were communicating inspiring goals and a vision. He's also a pretty good coach, teacher, mentor, and motivator to the team. Leadership also means keeping the effort on track by facilitating, building consensus, and engaging everybody along the way. You can do all those things, even if you don't have the word supervisor in your job title. Number 2 is communication. And like leadership, this word means a lot of different things. So I'll narrow it down to being skilled at both verbal and nonverbal communication. Verbal communication often means your ability to communicate clearly and concisely. This usually means giving clear updates at group and team meetings. It means being good at writing emails and reports so they're easy to follow and well organized. Nonverbal communication often means the vibe that you give off. You are communicating maybe supportive, positive, and other kinds of good nonverbal cues like eye contact, facial expressions, body language. I know a guy I used to work with who gave off horrible nonverbals. He used to roll his eyes and make faces when he disagreed and shake his head. His boss finally had to talk to him about it because it was dragging everybody else down and really was holding him back from his own advancement. Without ever saying a word, you can create a negative or positive impression just based upon your nonverbal cues. At more advanced levels, communication skills would also include good public speaking and presentation skills. Stand-up speaking is a great way to accelerate your career. Good storytelling skills are also important and can help you make a point in a way that really sticks. And your persuasive communication skills will help you build a case when you're asking for project approval, funding, or getting people enlisted into an initiative that you care about. Number 3 are your interpersonal skills. And on some lists, this is simply called people skills. But generally speaking, interpersonal skills include things like listening well to others. We get a lot of credit for paying attention when other people are talking and signaling to them that we're following along. We also want to communicate a positive attitude. We want to be friendly, courteous to others. And I'm thinking of a guy I used to work with who had an excellent ability to build rapport with others, to show empathy. He used light humor when it was appropriate. And this made it much easier and enjoyable for him to bond with others and to get the work done. Interpersonal skills also count our ability to communicate assertively and say what we mean, but do it in a way that does not come across as aggressive or hostile. And you have to learn to be diplomatic, especially when you disagree. And that also may include giving criticism in supportive ways and accepting.
This word is hard to pronounce. Criticism well. So giving and receiving criticism well. Okay, receiving. Okay,
Criticism with composure and maturity. Number 4 is work ethic, self-motivation. We want to demonstrate that we have a strong work ethic, an internal drive, and dependability. Other people should know, for example, that they can count on us. That means taking self-responsibility for our work, taking initiative, and showing good self-direction. When I receive calls from employers for references, most employers will ask me about an applicant's ability to meet deadlines, their attendance, time management.
remember that deadline is the period of time, the limit of period of time to deliver or hand out or hand in a project. The deadline, el plazo máximo.
These are the basics, and I think what they're really asking about is the work ethic and self-motivation. Employers don't want to hire people they have to micromanage and wonder if they're going to be working hard. Number 5 is teamwork. And again, this is another big word that can certainly include many of the skills we've already mentioned, but specifically, teamwork often means our ability to collaborate, work cooperatively with others on joint projects. Part of teamwork is knowing how to connect and put your heads together with other people on your actual team, and also work with people in other departments in larger organizations. I'm thinking of a boss, a former supervisor I used to work for, who had very high marks on teamwork. She was able to work with a diverse group of stakeholders who often did not share her area of expertise. She took a good collectivistic view of the team outcomes, and the entire effort. She came up out of her silo, you might call it, her own little area of expertise and jargon, and she learned how to talk to everybody. We probably all know people who do the opposite. They are too individualistic and only concerned about their own tasks and their own individual projects. But if you want high marks for soft skills, and working with other people on a team is really critical. Number 6 is problem solving.
Critical.
I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. He works behind the scenes in television. And he said that his job is essentially solving one problem after the next all day long. They start with a plan, but there's never enough money or help, and there's always obstacles they didn't see coming. And our ability to find a way to move forward and solve those problems is really important. Problem solving usually involves critical thinking, logical reasoning, and we have to have the ability to think through an issue clearly and reasonably. Problem solving also involves making good decisions, informed decisions. We can't just do what we feel like doing. We have to come up with a solution that actually is going to work, not just the first idea that comes to mind, or just go with our favorite way of doing things. And that takes preparation and a systematic approach, research, creativity, and a good dose of personal resourcefulness. Number 7 is flexibility and adaptability. Most of us work on a variety of tasks with all sorts of different people, and that means we have to be flexible and open to change and find new ways of doing things oftentimes. And this is really hard for some people. I worked with a client for a while who was very inflexible. And once she got an idea in her head, she would protect it and she would shoot down any other suggestions. Well, that's not a good example of soft skills. We need to have the self-awareness to realize that we have our own personality quirks, our own mental boxes. We have to do our best to put that aside. We have to get better at adapting to others and responding to uncertainty and change with flexibility. And that means at times to be open, trainable, and work well under pressure on deadlines, and somehow still get described as someone who is easy to work with. We have to learn how to roll with changes and keep moving forward even when the situation is ambiguous. Number 8 is our ability to manage and resolve conflict and even negotiate a little bit.
By the way, talking or extend the point 7, the World Economic Forum. So give us an advice for next year. Next year there will be 80 million employees that are going to be disabled. So with the actual or currently technology. So there's going to be an offer for 95 million employees on the next year. And the recommendation is to extend and improve your soft skills like adaptability. So you need to improve your adaptability to new technology. There's going to be an losing for 80 million employees, but there's going to be an offer for 95 millions, but with new technology. So you need to adapt to the new technology if you're not want to lose your currently job. So you are very young. So you were born in the middle of this age of technology. This technology is part of you. But my recommendation and the World Economic Forum is that you need to adapt to changes. Work is changing, your employee is changing, you are changing. So adaptability is a hard part of develop about talking about soft skills. Let's continue with conflict management.
And this begins, of course, by being the kind of person who does not create conflict. I honestly believe that when people say they're looking for someone with good conflict management skills, that's another way to say we don't want someone who is going to cause conflict, who has a tendency to create drama. And you can usually tell because this type of person has a win-lose philosophy. In order for them to win, somebody else must lose. So they act competitive in times and in places where...
By the way, this word lose, I know that you write this word like L-O-S-E-S, but the sound is like Z, okay? Lose. Because if you mention lose, lose is an adjective, and it means flojo, suelto. And this is not the word lose, that means perder, okay? So listen carefully.
It's not necessary at all. In my experience, people with a win-lose or conflict-driven approach usually brought that with them from their own personal life, and they brought it into the workplace. They are like that every place they work, in other words. And you don't want to be this person. So first, don't be a source of conflict. And next, when conflict comes up between you and others around you, learn to deal with it appropriately and productively. That means looking for common ground, finding ways to get everybody's interests met, and somehow using a disagreement to make things even better in the end.
Yes.
And this might mean drawing on negotiation skills or facilitation skills to hear everybody out, make sure everybody feels understood. You want to take a win-win approach and look for a satisfactory outcome for everybody involved, not just you. It often means being the bigger person, the more mature person, in other words. Question of the day, which of these top
Mature, alguien maduro, mature people, okay?
8 soft skills do you need the most work on personally? And feel free to check out my free download of the 5 essential communication skills that every professional should have. And there's always a free class at my Communication Coach Academy. Links to all of those resources and more are in the description below. So thanks, God bless, and I will see you next time.
Okay, that's the ending of this part video. And now I would like to talk about the next activity that is about memories, if I remember well. Memories, where is it? Yes, listening part, okay? This is the currently activity for this week, currently. So I would like to share with you a good web page that I took this page and I use this page in order to give you this exercise, like listening exercise. So let's listen. We have here the description, and let me open this picture about the listening part, and let me play the audio. Okay?
Listenaminute.com. Memories.
Listen
If
a
you're
minute.
lucky, you have more good memories than bad ones.
I'm very lucky.
I'm very lucky. I have lots of good memories. I don't have many painful memories. I don't know why. Lots of bad things happened to me when I was younger, but I don't really have strong memories of them. I do have very clear memories of happy times. My earliest memory is of my first day in kindergarten. I guess I was 3. I remember playing in the sand and eating it. I don't remember my mother getting angry, though. My most wonderful memory is a holiday to Mexico when I was 10. I remember every sound and smell so clearly. When I look at our family photos, the memories of what we did come flooding back. I'd like to relive those memories one day.
Yeah. The last part, when I look at our family photos, the memories of what we did come flooding back. What's the meaning of this phrasal verb? Flood back. Okay, let's look. Flood back. Volver de golpe. Se me viene a la memoria. Invade. Flood back. Listen. One more again here. Flooding. Flood. If we look only for flood.
Flood.
Flood. Inundar. Torrente. Flood back. Venir de golpe. De repente. ¿Sale? Flood back. De repente. Algo que llega a mi mente de golpe. Un recuerdo. Bueno, me gustaría compartir con ustedes, lo voy a hacer primero en español para que pueda quedar muy claro, esta página de listenaminute.com. At the beginning of this,
Listen a minute.
listen a minute.
.com.
Nos da esta referencia, listenaminute.com. So if you realize about this mention at the beginning of this audio, si te diste cuenta de la mención de este audio, esta es la página de Listen a Minute. Son 480 bancos de audio que esta página nos da. ¿Ok? Entonces tenemos aquí, por ejemplo, Good Memories o Memories. Y como Memories, si buscamos Memories, look for QM, Memories, here, Memories. Okay, so we have the audio here.
Listenaminute.com. Memories.
This is the
If you're
rate.
lucky, you have more good memories than bad ones. I'm very lucky. I have lots of good memories. I don't have many painful memories. I don't know why. Lots of bad things.
So you are able to listen the audio. You're able to listen the audio. You are able to read the full reading, but also you have the PDF here, like memories. Okay? And it says 1 minute a day is all you need to improve your listening skills. Focus on new words, grammar and pronunciation in this short text. Doing the online activities, discussions, survive, and writing will help. Listen many times, enough for you to understand everything. Follow me to Twitter, okay? Twitter, Listen a Minute Memories. So we have here the click to go there and open the link. So we have a word. What's the word about? Well, the word is about the reading, the full reading, the missing reading that I gave you. Yeah? Or maybe give you these kind of exercises like the word, but this is not the word, the correct word. So they are in scramble. way and you need to put it on order. Or maybe if you're lucky, you that memory is good, more have than once. I'm very lucky, so dull memory is painful, many have. Another way, discussions, students' questions about the reading, students A, student B, many different activities, okay? That's the word included. What else? Quiz number 1. It could be the next activity. So family photos, the memories, those memories one day, if you're lucky, you have more. So does the text begin A, B, or C? Click on C, your choice, and written box. Your scores below your answer. What comes next? Click on another choice and another and another. Okay? So for example here, my family, the memories. Those memories one day. If you're lucky, so what's the meaning of this? Maybe you said, letter B. No. If you're lucky, you have more. Yes, if you're lucky, you have more. And maybe you're able to restart. So, yes. And then, mother getting angry. Good memories than bad. Memories a holiday, like memories. If you're lucky, you have more memories than bad. The bad ones. And I have many painful. I have a large memory, and you said, oh, this one, and continue according to the reading. That's the first quiz, and also we have a quiz 2, and you're able to come back. And as I said at the beginning, so you're able to listen more than 480 listening. Enough for a year. So my advice for you, start every day listening a minute of English. If you want to improve your listening and speaking skills, so do it. Go ahead, go this page and use it. It's very useful. It's gonna help you, trust me, a lot. And a lot. So, and also have thousand and other lessons on my other websites. Other websites? Really? I'm interested in breakingnewsenglish.com. What's about in breaking news? Standing on one leg, I can also. Oh, really? So news, listening, read, grammar, spell. Yes, you're able to go and click on this and listening the audio. So different activities. Other, yes, lesson on movies. Lesson on movies. I like movies. For example, the World War Z. World War Z is a zombie horror film about. Okay, and you're able to do the activities here, discussion, homeworks, answers, everything you're imagining. So like famous people, holidays, business English, lesonaminute.com, lessonanamericanpresident.com, Barack Obama, for example, Barack Obama. So now we have the article here, listening gap. So, correct spelling, missing words, different activities of the same idea. And then you're able to use the MP3 about
Barack Obama. A listening from lessonsonamericanpresidents.com. Barack Obama is the 44th President of the USA. He was born in Hawaii in 1961 to a Kenyan father and American mother. His parents divorced and his mother...
So the main idea is share it with you, not like I'm not going to share with them this kind of tools because they are going to see where I took this kind of exercise. No, it's not my idea. I would like to share with you because I want that you improve your English skills in order that you getting better and better every day. Okay, so that's why I share with you this precious treasure. I think it's a precious treasure, very useful for us. Listen English.
Memories. If listen a minute.
Listenaminute.com. Remember that, listenaminute.com. Okay, guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having an excellent week. Today, I'm recording this video and it's Thursday, 31st. So I hope you have a great long weekend, long weekend. You have a long weekend and enjoy these days, spending time with your family. I don't know where are you going to do or you're planning to do, but I hope you have an excellent time, having a great time with the people you love too. So in those days, we remember those people that are not present anymore. Physically, but they're gonna be present in our lives and our minds and our hearts every day, every minute. And I think the best way to give them honor is to live according that they taught us. They taught so to be a good person, honest person, to be the kind of people that don't lie. So always the truth is in your mouth. I don't know. Try to remember them with the best memory, with the best effort to give them honor and live according the lesson they give us someday. Have a nice day and enjoy your long weekend. As ever, it was a pleasure. Remember, I'm the teacher Josh. If you have some doubts about the activities, don't hesitate, please, and send me a message through WhatsApp. Take care. Bye-bye.